Islands promise escape, a chance to leave the world behind and find peace surrounded by endless blue. But some islands offer a different kind of isolation, one that can turn deadly when you're alone. These aren't your tropical vacation destinations with resort staff and rescue boats on standby. These are places where nature, history, and geography conspire against the solitary traveler. Where being alone doesn't mean peaceful, it means vulnerable. Today we're venturing to 10 islands, where companionship isn't just recommended. It's the difference between adventure and disappearing forever. Number 10. Poveglia Island, Italy. 30 minutes from Venice lies Poveglia, Italy's island of the damned. For centuries, plague victims were quarantined here, dying by the thousands. The soil is 50% human ash. A mental hospital later hosted horrific medical experiments. Visitors report unexplained sounds and overwhelming dread. Alone on Poveglia, you're never really alone, and that's the problem. Number 9. Ramree Island, Myanmar. Ramree Island holds a deadly Guinness record, largest crocodile attack in history. During World War II, 1,000 Japanese soldiers entered the mangroves. Only 20 survived. Saltwater crocodiles here grow over 20 feet and fear nothing. GPS signals die in the maze-like swamps. Go alone, and you're entering a food chain where you're not at the top. Number 8. Miyake-jima, Japan. Miyake-jima looks peaceful, green hills, ocean views. But this Japanese island constantly belches toxic sulfur dioxide. Residents carry gas masks everywhere. Air can turn lethal without warning. Alone, there's no one to drag you to safety when you collapse. Emergency services are limited. The island is beautiful. The air is poison. Number 7. Surtsey Island, Iceland. Born from volcanic eruption in 1963, Surtsey is Iceland's newest landmass and strictly protected. The island is actively unstable with collapsing cliffs. Weather changes from calm to deadly in minutes. No facilities, no shelter, no help. It's literally the edge of creation, where Earth is still deciding if this land should exist. Number 6. North Brother Island, New York. Just 1,000 feet from the Bronx lies North Brother Island, where New York City once quarantined the contagious and unwanted. The abandoned Riverside Hospital hosted Typhoid Mary and victims of various epidemics. Today it's a bird sanctuary where humans are forbidden, and the crumbling buildings make every step potentially fatal. Floors collapse without warning. Lead paint and asbestos contaminate the air. Alone here, a simple fall becomes a death sentence because no one knows you're there. The birds have inherited an island the living abandoned for good reason. Number 5. Farallon Islands, California. 27 miles from San Francisco, the Farallon Islands are known as the Devil's Teeth, and they've earned the nickname. This is the great white shark capital of the world, where 3,000-pound predators patrol waters so dangerous that even experienced divers avoid them. The islands themselves are sharp volcanic rock with no safe landing spots. Weather turns violent without warning. Coast Guard rescues here are rare because conditions are often too dangerous for helicopters. These sharks don't distinguish between seals and solo visitors. Number 4. Gruinard Island, Scotland. Gruinard Island off Scotland's coast was once Britain's biological weapons testing ground. For decades, it was contaminated with anthrax so deadly that it remained uninhabitable for 50 years. Though officially decontaminated in 1990, many scientists question whether it's truly safe. The isolation that made it perfect for weapons testing makes it deadly for solo travelers. No phone signal, no regular boat service, no medical facilities. If something goes wrong, whether it's an accident or leftover contamination, help is hours away by sea. Number 3. Hashima Island, Japan. Hashima Island, known as Battleship Island, was once the most densely populated place on Earth. When the coal mines closed, everyone left overnight. Today, it's a concrete graveyard where buildings collapse regularly, and the sea spray has turned reinforced structures into death traps. Official tours exist, but they stick to reinforced paths. Venture alone into the abandoned apartments and schools, and you're walking through a minefield of unstable concrete and exposed rebar. The island's isolation means a collapsed floor or falling debris could leave you trapped with no hope of rescue. Number 2. Bikini Atoll, Marshall Islands. Bikini Atoll looks like paradise. Crystal clear water, white sand beaches, perfect coral reefs. But this Pacific paradise was the site of 23 nuclear tests that left it radioactive for generations. The coconuts are still contaminated. The fish glow on Geiger counters. Living there permanently would give you cancer within years. Visiting alone means no backup when radiation sickness hits. No second opinion on what's safe to touch or eat. The atoll is beautiful, peaceful, and quietly deadly. Some paradises come with invisible expiration dates. Number 1. Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island in India's Andaman chain is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. They've made their position clear: outsiders are not welcome, and they enforce this with arrows and spears. Indian law prohibits contact to protect both the tribe and visitors from disease. Those who've tried to land alone have been killed or barely escaped with their lives. The Sentinelese have survived for 60,000 years by saying no to the outside world. They're not about to make exceptions for solo adventurers. This isn't a tourist destination. It's a sovereign territory that shoots first and doesn't ask questions later. These islands teach us that isolation cuts both ways. What makes them fascinating, their remoteness, their history, their untouched nature, also makes them lethal for the unprepared or unlucky. Some places on Earth don't just challenge your adventure spirit, they test your survival instincts. Going alone to these islands isn't brave. It's a gamble with stakes you might not be willing to pay. The ocean doesn't rescue. The wilderness doesn't negotiate. And some islands have very long memories of those who came before and never left. If this journey to forbidden shores left you questioning your solo travel plans, subscribe to Globe Gliders for more explorations of the world's most dangerous destinations. Tell us in the comments, would you risk visiting any of these islands, even with your friends?